Are you tired of trying to help your field people understand logging tools with hierarchies and databases designed by people who never worked in the field? Do you ever wish there was a simple way to record activity that your field people understood but still allowed you to get the data you need to drive change and create value? We did. We think simple is good. So we made sig. sig is a tool designed for ease of entry and retrieval of activity data for your field operations team. We don't think it should take longer to enter log data than it takes to perform the activity. And we don't think you should have to learn to build pivot tables or write VBA code in Excel to understand the data that's coming from your field. sig lets you ask and answer the hard questions with a few clicks of your mouse. Reports are run from a computer by accessing the sig portal. sig lets you save configuration. So once you get a report just the way you want it, you can save it and access it again with one click. This feature is unparalleled in activity log applications and is built to deliver maximum value by letting you ask and answer complex questions based on the data from your operators. What site did I visit the most? What activity did I do the most? How much time did I spend doing that activity? What percentage of the total time that was submitted was that? What was my worst compressor? What was my worst well? And what did I actually do with that well? sig lets you understand your data in a way that's not possible without an activity log. Once you build the report you need, if it has data in it that you need to get somewhere else, you can change the format and export the results to a CSV file. So if you really love importing files and building tables and writing code, those options are still available to you. For data entry, sig is unique in its intuitive user interface, which was created from actual paper log entries submitted by field operators. Field operators enter their data online or offline from a simple interface that captures most activities in 9 touches or less. The attributes of the activity are configurable. So if you want less items per, you can have less. If you want more, you can have more. Time is mandatory and comments are unlimited. Pick lists are kept short by using cascading selections, so that when you select one location or activity, what's available in the next is dependent on that. When you select a compressor, the locations that are available are only compressors. When you select a well, the next drop down only shows you wells. When you select a compressor down activity, the activities that are available are only things that are related to that event. If you change this to a fuel gas event, the activities that are available are related to that. SIG retains the last thing you entered, so if you're submitting multiple entries for one site, all you have to do is change the event, activity, and details and select update and you'll have it. Or if you're doing the same thing at different sites, all you have to do is change the location and resubmit update and it'll be written to the log. This structure allows the operator to access the whole field without defining runs to minimize retained data requirements. Data is stored offline until the operator has the ability to sync assets, like this, and then data is sent to the cloud. If you're in an area with no service, you can manually force a disconnect and run offline. SIG has the capacity to run for multiple days at a time without syncing to the database. With regard to configuration, SIG's framework is completely flexible, so you configure your metadata in ways that are easy for your field people to understand and allow integration to other systems. You can start with our default activities if you like, but where you take them is ultimately up to you. To add a new task, it's much like entering data. You pick the event, the activity, and the details, and when you update and sync, it becomes available to all the users the next time they sync. Most fields can be set up in an afternoon. No master data equipment list is maintained because entries are defined as a function of activity as opposed to asset. The operator tells us what he did, and that exposes the asset that he did it to. This opens up all kinds of opportunities to do new things without a big project to define each asset, because if you want to do something new, you define that activity and it becomes available globally. SIG is quite simply the most cost-effective, rapidly deployable tool available to help you gain insight to your opportunities to gain operational effectiveness in your field today. Call us for a demo or to discuss how SIG can help you see the forest.